Hello and welcome back to the vlog of unemployment episode 2. Um I didn't really get any feedback for this, which is cool. Well, I got a little bit of feedback. One of my really good friends uh sent me a message, and I figured what I'm going to do is take and make these vlogs of unemployment more just kind of creative rambles, and actually maybe make some videos with a script on a subject relating to stories or something of that nature. That will be a lot easier and better to digest for a medium like that. So, welcome. And this will just be a 10-minute discussion on wherever my brain goes. I was thinking about things upcoming in life that are interesting for me that I would like to talk about, or what I have on the horizon. Um, a whole bunch of stuff. My brain moves faster than my body can keep up with as far as outputting these ideas, and I think that's the problem of every creative type or person of that nature. It's just like there's 100,000 things we want to do, but there's only 24 hours in a day, and you only have so much money in your bank account. This week I've had ideas for of starting a publishing company from the ground up, a entertainment company, a restaurant that I really idea for food I really want. But there's not enough money to do all those things, and not enough time to tackle them all one by one. So you just have to latch on to what you like and the things you want to see come to fruition. For me specifically, upcoming NaNoWriMo's next month, so I really want to write something for that. I was thinking about just writing a short story a day, and I've tried this before, and I was really, well, that's a lie. I was going to say I was really dedicated to this and I was doing really good at it, and then I just stopped. I wasn't that dedicated to it. I was just writing a short story a day, and one day I was just like, you know what? Yeah, whatever. I'm going to work on a long length project. So yeah, NaNoWriMo's on the horizon. I don't know what I'm going to write for it yet. Uh, we'll see. I've got like 3 novels in the work. Stuff that I've just started and never finished. I've got one finished manuscript, but I'm not 100% happy with it, submitting it anywhere to be published. I just wrote it for practice. I'm currently working on a story called Godsent, which is like a fantasy retelling of Paradise Lost, which is really cool. I'm hoping to get that finished before November hits. So when November hits and I do my NaNoWriMo doo-doo, I'll be able to tackle a completely new project, which would be super duper awesome because everybody loves new projects. Even though I have like 18 open ones at this point. Last year I had this idea for a story called, I just said I'm gonna leave all the story things on a separate video feed. Yeah, so writing wise, NaNoWriMo's coming up. I really want to do something big for that. I like doing big projects, and it'd be really nice to actually complete one and get 50,000 words in 1 month. And that just comes with structuring and dedicating yourself to something. I have a current short-term goal, and that is to wake up before 8 o'clock, 8 a.m., and actually feel good and get out the bed. It has been, I think, an entire month since I have been up before 8 o'clock. It's been one entire month. That's crazy. Yeah, so I just want to start seizing my days again and actually getting more things done. So check in tomorrow to see how we do on that task. As far as other upcoming things, I have my Patreon. I've been really meaning to sit down and work on that. So I was brainstorming some ideas for better rewards. I've got one person signed up for it. I get $1. And if you're watching this, you're a beautiful person, by the way. But no, I want to restructure my Patreon rewards to actually make it appealing to become a Patreon, and I want to find a good form of content I can produce that I enjoy producing that people would actually want to consume. What I was doing for my Patreon was I was putting out a short story, about one short story a week, and it was going all right. I was just watching the numbers and the like Google ad relevancy of like seeing the flow that comes into my website and everything. And it just, I felt like for the amount of effort I was putting into it and the results I was getting, it wasn't something to do as consistently as I was doing, and that there are probably better options and avenues to spend my time. So I want to find that avenue, but in the meantime, I've been looking at old stories that I've done and some of those other little short stories that I've had that I could keep putting out to bring my blog and my Patreon back up to steam. It's kind of funny because before I had a full-time job and I was just working part-time, it's like you see the numbers and everything of my vlog just like creeping up and up and up and up and up and up and up of web traffic of people actually going to it and reading stories on it, which is like crazy. And then the the month I get employed, it spikes down, and it spikes down another month, and then spikes down another month, and spikes down until it's like nobody's been through it. Which reminds me of Newton's first law of motion. An object at rest tends to stay at rest. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. So the goal, again, is to get in motion. So, yeah, that's personal things I got upcoming is, NaNoWriMo. Lifestyle things trying to get upcoming, Patreon and my blog with more stories. Professionally, not no well, yes, November actually. Next month, I am going to Seattle to job search, which is going to be that's going to be super exciting. Companies like Microsoft, Amazon, and Wizards of the Coast are all out there, and been I need to network more with my uncle and the people I know out there to try and get my foot in the door of some of those places. But even if I can get like a dinky internship at like Wizards or something, the dream. That's the dream. Maybe that will be the title of this blog post instead of like upcoming life events, like the dream. All sparkly. Yeah, but I really, really, really look forward to that, making a lifestyle change, moving out of Alabama to go up north to Washington, literally from one corner of the country to the other corner of the country. Be spectacular. Yeah, so that's personal and professional things. I don't know. I've been trying to connect with my friends more. I'm not very good at intimacy, not very good at keeping conversation, which could explain why I'm talking to a camera right now instead of a real person. That's kind of depressing, but hey. Anyways, I'm going to keep this one under 10 minutes, and that's going to be about the goal for all of these is 10 minutes. That said, links, stuff, yeah, I will likely put them all in the description or whatever below. Got an Instagram, don't follow me on it because I don't post. Got a Twitter. I'm gonna have to start using that again to get my blog and Patreon going. Got a Patreon down there, but obviously easiest way to contact me is leave like a comment or Facebook message me. I'm always on Facebook. I have a problem. I have an addiction. But otherwise, thank you for watching. I appreciate the 10 minutes of time that we just had to sit and talk and go about stuff. Continue the conversation, I suppose. Send me a message. Have a great day.